Hi, friends. It's Miss Lacey back again with Miss Lacey Reads Aloud. So, I have a couple different books to choose from today, and I think I'm going to start with Hugless Douglas and the Perfect Spring Day by David Melling. Douglas was counting on his spring collection. So far he had 2 leaves, 1 smooth stone, a funny-shaped twig, and a busy caterpillar that wouldn't keep still. Suddenly there was a crashing noise and a nest landed on his lap, followed by a squirrel. "I didn't know squirrels laid eggs," said Douglas. "We don't," said Squirrel. "It's Swoopy Bird's nest, and it bumped right into me." Before Douglas could reply, Squirrel had disappeared. "Oh my," called Swoopy Bird. "My nest, my eggs, my babies! What am I going to do?" "Don't worry," said Douglas. "Your eggs are safe, but I think you might need a new nest." Swoopy Bird asked Douglas to look after her eggs while she quickly built a new nest. Douglas agreed. He watched for a while, then sat down. "I'll wait, right here," he said. Ooh, sorry, friends. It's a new book. There we go. The trouble with waiting, thought Douglas, is the sitting still part. Do you ever feel like that? When you just can't sit still, you can't wait for something? Sometimes I feel like that too. "It gives me the fidgets." Just then, he thought he heard whispering. It was the Funny Bunnies. "Hello," said Douglas. "I'm looking after Swoopy Bird's eggs when she builds a new nest. Do you want to help?" "My mom says birds' eggs must be warm, so that's why they sit on them," said a little bunny. "Maybe I should sit on these," said Douglas. "No!" cried the Funny Bunnies. What would happen if a bear sat on eggs? Another bunny put his arms around a bit of Douglas. "I feel safe and warm when someone hugs me." "Egg hugs?" cried the Funny Bunnies. "Okay, but you'll have to be very gentle," said Douglas. So every bunny was given 1 egg each to hug. After a while, they put the warm eggs back in the old nest. "I think they're ready to hatch," said Douglas excitedly. "What does that mean?" asked the bunnies. "It's when the baby bird comes out of their eggs," he said. And sure enough, they did. Soon there were 8 fluffy birds with very quick runaway legs. Look at those birds running away. "Oh no," cried Douglas. "Can anyone see them?" A family of sheep were passing by and stopped to help. Suddenly Squirrel appeared. "Douglas, do you know you have a bird on your head?" he asked. From up in the tree, Squirrel could spot all 8 babies and pointed them out to everyone. Luckily, it didn't take long to gather them and put them back in their old nest. "Phew!" said Douglas. "Thank you, Squirrel." High above, Swoopy Bird was so excited to see her baby birds had hatched. "Just in time," she chirped. "The new nest is ready." Douglas and his friends made themselves into a wobbly ladder, and even Squirrel joined in. And after a bit of up and a bit of down, the birds were safely in their new home. "My babies are back," cried Swoopy Bird, and gave them a family hug. She was so happy she hopped from branch to branch to give everyone a thank you hug. After all the excitement, Douglas sat down to play with his spring collection. He now had some feathers and a few eggshells, but his friends had another idea. "Let's have a daisy chain hug," they cried. "Perfect for a spring day," laughed Douglas. Things to spot on a spring day: fluffy cloud shapes, baby birds that have left the nest, baby birds in the nest, baby lambs, bird spotters, busy bees, colorful flowers, bird song, caterpillars and butterflies, a squirrel's nest, a tree blossom, new seedlings, nesting birds, crawly insects, and April showers. Oh, and you can make your own spring friends like Douglas in the book. You will need cut out paper eyes, feathers, leaves, stones, sticks, and twigs. And here are some examples. I'll just show the book real close to get you started. You can make your own spring friends. Okay, thanks for watching. See you later, guys.